Hello everyone and welcome. I hope you're keeping safe, keeping well and continue to be kind. This is my last video as President before I hand over to Louise, and rather than a useful update, I wanted to use this as an opportunity to thank everyone who has supported me and worked closely with me in the last year. Yes, it was my strategy, my vision, my ambition, my objectives, but I couldn't have achieved what I have done alone. I want to say a big thank you to each and every one of you. It's been an absolute honour and privilege to have served as your 54th President of this institution. I am humbled. It surprised me how emotional I've been feeling the last few weeks, and I'll openly admit I've had a few tears. But I must keep reminding myself it's not over yet, and I'm equally looking forward to my year as immediate past President. On one of my recent LinkedIn posts, I said it wasn't the Jimmy Quinn show, and it never has been. We've achieved huge successes together, and I've learnt so much as a person and as a leader. My year was a year of change. It's been about building and concreting strong relationships with our partners and stakeholders, future leaders, council, and all our valued volunteers and members. For me, my presidency was about three main areas: getting young people into health and safety, making it a career of choice; opening up support available to the armed forces interested in transitioning into IOSH as a career. I'm so proud and humbled to see how much we have done to support this community, and something I shall continue to take into my year as immediate past President and beyond. I also want to thank the British Ex-Forces in Business Awards 2021 committee for being shortlisted in the Advocate of the Year category. I am truly humbled. And lastly, membership, and of course, membership. Throughout my presidency, I've been keen to engage with as many members as possible. In March, I initiated a series of coffee mornings designed to facilitate two-way communication between myself and the members. I'm pleased to say that these have gone from strength to strength. It's been an amazing platform to bring like-minded individuals together in an informal, relaxed environment to share experiences and knowledge with some great stimulating conversations. And I hope those of you who attended one of these meetings got something from it. Staying with members and volunteers, it was important to me that we recognised all the amazing work that they do on a day-to-day basis. And whilst we have the Presidential Award, the PDSA, it didn't allow us to recognise day-to-day achievements. So in May 2021, along with Sunita and Louise, we introduced a new Presidential Award, the President's Commendation Award. Since the introduction of this award, I have awarded 20 Commendation Awards, as well as 12 PDSAs during my year as President. This is amazing, and I know how valued and respected they are. It's a small but huge task in recognising and thanking our volunteers for all that they do. You need to add a few years passed together to come to the same number of PDSAs that I've awarded in this year, my year, to our volunteers and members. Well, the job is done. Membership reached, council together and as relevant as ever, with ongoing great engagement with IOSH's senior leadership team and the Board of Trustees. I'll be handing over to Louise at our AGM taking place on November the 16th. I also invite you to watch the ceremonial presidential handover taking place straight after the AGM at 1400 hours. Everyone is invited to watch, whether a member or not. You can watch this from any of IOSH's social media channels, whether it's LinkedIn, Facebook or YouTube. Here you'll hear more from myself and Louise as we reflect and look forward. The virtual platform has enabled us to travel the world without leaving our homes. As we slowly start to get back to some sort of normality, we must acknowledge that we are not there yet. It's been a challenging time for us all in many ways, and it will continue to be. However, we are one IOSH, a team who work together, respect one another, and achieve together. So I have a few thank yous remaining. It's not possible to mention everyone, but I wanted to say a special thanks to those that I've worked more closely with in the last year. To Sunita Patel, Marcus Bucock, Jazz Daji, Simon BB, Dimple Chuan, Ben Pollard, who I worked very closely with Laura Miles, Lou Hall, the governance team, so important to IOSH, Alan Stevens, Richard Orton, the group chairs and their committees, the branch chairs and their committees, IOSH SLT, our CEO and BOT chair, Vanessa and Peter, respectively, and those amazing people that look after the SLT diaries. Yes, Emily, Laura and Kim. Thank you one and all. Of course, the PT as well, my great friend Lawrence Webb, who now sits in the wings, and of course Louise, who I have shared many positive and doubtful moments in the last 3 years. You will both be wonderful in your presidential and elect year. And above all, you are amazing members. Without you, it's nothing. You make it all so worthwhile. I know you don't know my wife, Karen, but I can't end without thanking her for allowing me to do this alongside my day job and that of a husband. Without her support, I could not have done this. I couldn't have done this without the support of my executive board at Multiplex and my line manager, Martin Wilshire. And of course, there are my 2 boys, Cam and Mac, 2 amazing young men who have my desire to help people with a work ethic to match. And finally, I can't go any further in thanks than also my amazing project, the 19 Elms Project, and the great help from Lee Greenway and Peter Laridis in taking into account my presidential year as I joined the project. Thank you both. So all in all, it's been an amazing year. A year I never thought I would have, a year I couldn't have had without you all, and a year I'll never forget. So I want to thank each and every one of you. Thank you. Until then, stay safe, stay well, and of course, continue to be kind. Thank you.